Hi dear children, coming to the today's session, that numerical part 4, and welcome to the online class Royal Palace PU College, Jamkandi. And dear children, up to 2.9 we solved in the last session, and today let us talk the 2.10 and 2.11. This is the last session for solving the numerical, right? And I hope already one numerical related to the energy stored in the capacitor we have solved. Then another one is there, 2.10. It is a 12 picofarad capacitor is connected to a 50 volt battery. How much electrostatic energy is stored in the capacitor? Very simple numerical it is, right? There is a 12 picofarad, means capacitance is given, that is 12 picofarad, and that capacitor is connected to the battery of volt. How much? 50 volt. Then C is given, V is given. If both are given, how to calculate the energy? The energy stored in the capacitor is calculated using the formula, using the U is equal to half CV square, right? Then this is equal to half or 1 by 2. C means they have only given 12, pico means it is 10 raised to minus 12, V means it is 50 square, right? Then that is equal to, here you can cancel 2 1s are 2 6s are 6 into 10 raised to minus 12 into 5 5s means 25 into 10 raised to 2, sorry 10 raised to 4, 10 raised to, sorry 50 into 50 means that is equal to 10 raised to 2. Then if you multiply here, how much? The answer is 25 6 means after this you will get the answer, I think 15 into, right, or nearly that answer you will get here. Energy is equal to 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 25 into, or you can do like this, simplify this with the, so 50 into 50 and get the answer, right. So it comes in a some amount, 1.5 something will come here, that is in a joule only, remember children, right. So this is a what? The energy stored in the capacitor, right. Then moving to the another important type of the numerical, that is 2.11 in the NCERT last given textbook. A 600 picofarad capacitor is charged by 200 volt supply, right. It is disconnected from the supply and is connected to another uncharged 600 picofarad capacitor. How much electrostatic energy is lost in the process? Very beautiful question it is. See children, beginning there is a capacitor which has a capacitance of 600 picofarad. Firstly it is connected to the battery, yes, that volt is given. So diagrammatic representation we can do here. In the case 1 what they have done? Case 1, the capacitor is connected to a battery. This is a 600 picofarad capacitor, or you can say it is equal to this much. Then in the case 2 what they have done? They are disconnected, this capacitor is disconnected from the battery which is of how much volt? 50 volt, sorry 200 volt, they have only mentioned 200 volt, right. They disconnected from here and now connected to the another uncharged capacitor. See, this is a first capacitor and this is a uncharged capacitor, right. Now what happens? The capacitance of this becomes, both the capacitors becomes C by 2 and C by 2. That is why you can take that C dash is equal to C by 2, because when it is a charged capacitor is connected to the uncharged, it is half of the capacitance moving to the second one. Clear? Yes. Then what is the thing we need to calculate here? How much during this process happened, no? How much energy is lost? We know that the first capacitor loses the energy that is gained by the uncharged capacitor. So, what is the change? Initially how much was the energy? Now what is the energy? If you take the difference, then you get the amount of the energy lost. Is that clear? Yes. Let us solve that. Solution. Here volt is given, that is 200 volt, and capacitance, see dear children, both having 600 picofarad only. Yes, and we know that C dash is equal to C by 2. Then energy of capacitor connected to battery, connected to supply is I can take either U1 or in some textbook it is given E1, no problem. Then what is the energy stored in the capacitor? 1 by 2 CV square, you have this formula, am I right? Then by using this 1 by 2, C means 600, pico means 10 raised to minus 12, right. V means it is given 200. 200 you can write as a 2 into 10 raised to 2 also. Therefore, I can use here 2 into 10 raised to 2 whole square. Clear? Then U1 is equal to, so here is the 2 ones are 2 3s are, 2 zeros will go here, it is 10 raised to how much? 10 only. Then it is a 4, then it becomes how much? 3 into 2 means 6. 6 into 10 raised to how much? 2 0 10 raised to 10, and here 4 will go, that is 10 raised to minus 6 joules. It is when connected to the supply energy. Yes, and next one, energy of capacitor when connected to uncharged capacitor, that is what is U2 or E2 is equal to, again 1 by 2 C dash V square here, because see when it is connected the capacitance is reduced to half, therefore it is equal to 1 by 2 C dash means already we have, it is C by 2. C by 2 means how much? 600 upon 2, picofarad means 10 raised to minus 12. Again same thing here, 2 into 10 raised to 2 whole square. Am I clear? And I think, sorry, here the answer should be 2 2s means 4, 4 3s means it should come 12, right. Then here 2 1s again same, and 12 divided by 2 means U2 will come, it is 6 into 10 raised to minus 6 joules. We calculated energy in both the cases, but what is my question? What is the energy lost in the process? Energy lost, delta U is equal to U1 minus U2, that is 12 into 10 raised to minus 6 minus 6 into 10 raised to minus 6. So, the final answer is 6 into 10 raised to minus 6 joules. This is my answer. Hope you understood the steps. Clear, dear children? Right. And next moving to the, and see dear children, up to now what we talked, these all are the NCERT given numericals. And now few numericals which are given in a midterm examination and Karnataka State PUC Principal Association, like that 2 example extra I can solve here, right. And the next one, the question, this is little important type, and the same type of question already you have discussed in a registers also, right. There we used R1, R2, here we are using C1, C2 because capacitors and capacitance are there. Yes, the question asked in the mid-term 2016 of our state, 2 capacitors connected in series, 2 capacitors are connected in series. Their effective capacitance is 12 by 7 microfarad, 12 by 7 microfarad. When the same capacitors are connected in parallel, their effective capacitance is found to be 7 microfarad. Calculate the value of individual capacitances. The question says very clear. First, there are 2 capacitors C1 and C2. The same capacitors, first they are connected in which combination? Series combination. You can see here series. Then see, diagrammatic representation means I can write like this. These capacitors are connected in a series. So we know that effective capacitance formula, what is that? Cs is equal to C1 into C2 upon C1 plus C2. Am I right? And here the Cs value they have only mentioned it. Effective capacitance is how much? That is equal to 12 by 7 micro. Micro means 10 to the power minus 6 farad. Right? Then next what they have done, the same capacitors are connected in a parallel combination. Then the same are connected in the parallel means our combination will change. Yes? So this is our combination. During this, what is my formula? Cp, the effective capacitance equal to C1 plus C2 is equal to, what answer is given here? It is 7 micro means 10 to the power minus 6 farad. Clear? If you want, call here only equation number 1 and it is equation number 2. Now, in the equation 1 where C1 plus C2 is there, you can substitute the value this, right, and simplify that. Put that value, put equation 2 in 1, we get that is C1 into C2 upon, what is C1 plus C2 here? It is 7 microfarad. Then this is equal to, see here, this is equal to, what is my answer? 12 by 7 into 10 raised to minus 6. And see dear children, here 7, this 7 will get cancelled. So what is the remaining value? C1 into C2 is equal to 12, and this power is multiplied here, it becomes minus 12 farad. This is my answer. But the question is what? C1, C2 separately we need to calculate. So by using, if you want, call it is equation number 3, we had one relation. In the mathematics you studied that. What is that relation? A minus B whole square is equal to A plus B whole square minus 4AB. Apply the same. A means C1, B means C2. We can take, and using that formula I can simplify here. Using that, using C1 minus C2 whole square is equal to C1 plus C2 whole square minus 4 into C1 C2. Yes, use now this equation number 2 and equation number 3 in the given formula and simplify here. C1 minus C2 whole square is equal to C1 plus C2 means how much its value? 7 into 10 raised to minus 6 whole square minus 4 into C1 C2 means how much? 12 into 10 raised to minus 12. Then after the simplification, C1 minus C2 whole square is equal to, here it comes 49 into 10 raised to minus 12, here it comes 48 into 10 raised to minus 12. Then after that you get 1 into 10 raised to minus 12. 49 minus 48, the answer will be 1. But a square is there. After removing that, C1 minus C2 will be is equal to how much? 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 farad, because square root is there. Square root of 10 raised to minus 12 means it comes, that is 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 farad. Yes, call it is the equation number 4. Then see, dear children, remaining part you only have to continue by using the equation 2 and 4. If you solve means you get the answer C1 is equal to 4 microfarad and C2 is equal to 3 microfarad. This will be your answer. Is that clear? Yes, solve it and you have to send me. Okay. And finally, there is one homework for you. This question is asked in 2018 Karnataka State PUC Principal Association. What is that question? Two capacitors of capacitances 1 microfarad and 3 microfarad are charged to 800 volt and 400 volt respectively. Calculate the common potential difference, the charge on each capacitor and the energy dissipated when they are connected in parallel. What you need to do here, think over that, solve this. Simple hint I can give you. There are two capacitors, their values C1, C2 given, V1, V2 also given. First you calculate the separate charge on the capacitor, then when they are connected in a parallel, their common charge you can take Q, Q1 plus Q2, and parallel means C equal to C1 plus C2. Simplify that, find out the charge, common potential V, then its energy dissipated. Okay, and thank you for watching the videos. Keep in touch. This completes the chapter 2, electrostatic potential and capacitance theory plus numericals. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.